Hello, worship team. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes today to check out this video. These are your rehearsal notes for Sunday, March 8th, 2026. Let's go over to Planning Center and take a look at what's coming your way. This weekend, we're going to be joined by our guest speaker, Bob Caldwell. If you've been around FB Maryville for a while, you might remember Bob. Back in 2018, 2019, when Tom had some medical issues, Bob stepped in during that time and filled the pulpit for a couple of weeks. And he's such a great guy. You guys, if you've not worked with him, you're really going to enjoy him. He's a very delightful guy and a great communicator. Bob will be joining us. He'll also join us the end of March, the last Sunday. And then he'll join us on Easter weekend, too. It's going to be a great few weeks. All right, so before each one of our services, Leah is going to lead us in Because He Lives. This will be in the key of G flat. I'd like the band out on stage 6 minutes till, and then we'll go live at 4 minutes. Kicking off the service, Nate will invite the congregation to stand, and we'll do our call to worship from Psalm 150, verses 1, 2, and 6, and this will be in the ESV translation. Nate will lead that, and then we'll go straight into praise. Right now we have praise. We're aiming for the key of A, led by Nate. And then Cindy will come out and do our top one spot. Now, in our top one spot this weekend, Cindy is going to be highlighting some resources that we're making for Easter 2026. This year from Promotion, we are inviting you. We are inviting the entire congregation to play a role in promoting and communicating and letting our neighbors know about Easter at FB Maryville. And there are three things that we have put together for you. Number one is a yard sign. If you live in a community that allows you to put up a yard sign, we have some great 18 by 24 yard signs that you can put up. They've got a QR code that sends people to a landing page for more information. And if that's something you would feel comfortable doing, you can stop by the resource booth in the weekend, resource booth in the guest reception this weekend and pick up a yard sign. If you enjoy talking to your neighbors and would like to get a little closer to them, we have a hospitality kit that you can go and pick up. What this is, it's a recipe card with a cookie recipe on it, and we've got like little bags that you can put the cookies in and an invite card. So go pick those up if you want to make some cookies for your neighbors and you want kind of a personal invite and a personal touch. You can do that. And then for those of you who prefer to not see your neighbors at all. Just kidding. That shouldn't be you. But for those of you who are more introverted, we have a digital promo resource kit for you. You can just go pick up a card in the lobby, hit that QR code. It's going to have graphics. It's going to have some social posts, some ideas for how you can use that, even copy that you can just highlight, copy, paste, put in there. And that'll be one way that you can play an active role in inviting your neighbors in your community to Easter this year. So check that out. That's going to be our top one spot for this coming Sunday. Cindy will have all of these things that she can take out and demonstrate on stage. But just want to keep you guys in the loop on that. After welcome, then Nate will come up and he'll lead a confession of sin time. This will be a really short spot where we underscore, and then we're going to go into Before the Throne of God Above. Now, we played this pre-service a couple of weeks ago, this arrangement that we're going to be doing. This should be pretty familiar too. It's a fairly old song within the last couple of decades. So Mallory will lead that, aiming for the original key of C, and then Nate will finish out the set with The Lord Will Provide, aiming for the key of A there. We might have a bumper video. I'm not sure, but if we don't, then Nate will pray and we'll transition into Bob. For our invitation this weekend, we'll do Help Us See Christ in the key of A, and then for our benediction closing out, we're aiming for Jude 1, 24 through 25 in the ESV. Well, this is we are on our regular rehearsal schedule this week. I know things were a little bit different last week with Tom's final Sunday, but we're back to our regular schedule. Vocals Wednesday evening in my office, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. Everyone else, rhythm section Sunday morning, 6:45 a.m., and then everyone else jumps in at 7 o'clock. I hope you all have a great first week of March, and I look forward to serving with you soon. Take care.